So the truth, we are at the highest priority. What is the highest priority to making money in MLM? Now we're moving to MLM, right? Network marketing. We now talk about stock market. Then you must know the truth in MLM. What is the highest priority to make money? And this is one page of the Your In booklet. These are all important, but number 10, the least important is the company staff. Now, not that the company staff is not important. Without company staff, there's no company, right? Right, but that's not the most important. Number 9, enrollment sets, which is your sets. Are they the most important? That's not the most important. It is important. Company marketing image. Yeah, your branding is important, but it's not the most important. Company marketing literature, same thing. Okay. Number 7, being first in the local market. Yes, it's important, but not the most important, because you're not going to get this all the time anyway, right? Product line, is it important? Yes, of course it's important, but it is not the most important. It's the 5th, number 5. Compensation plan, earning potential. Yes, that's super important. If I'm going to join, I want to make sure I join the company with the best pay me the most, easiest to understand. But all this got to be related, right? It got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It got to be related. Then training, is that important? Of course, training is important, but it's not the most important. Number 2, presentation. The presentation is number 2 most important. And the most important is upline's ability and support. What is that? That is leader. And upline is a leader. You need a leader. A leader got to be able to lead. Even no matter how dark it is, you got to know how to lead. That's why in the world, always the leader, which is, again, you can call it Christ consciousness, you can call it awareness, you can call it, all the points that we talked about. So why are these the most important? Are you surprised? No. Number one reason people join, they join you and your support in your, wherever they see you and they see your support system around you. What does it look like? That's why for me, when I was building it, I made sure what I did was making sure my presentation was always, people feel that this is golden. People feel that they have, this person's going to be able to take me to the next level, no matter who I am. I have people that sign up that are lawyer, doctors, or whatever it is. Dentists can take me there. That was a long time ago, right? That's why we're looking for other people that can carry it. So they see you, the leader, not the company. Because even right now, the company is virtual now, right? It's virtual. Everything's all scattered everywhere. Okay, number 2 reason. Number 2 reason is quality of the presentation. The quality means, again, what's the energy like? Is this person reading, or this person really, really knowing? Is this person really making me, is it coming from the heart? Is this person having success? Is this person doing everything? I mean, are they doing it? So that happens like that. But it's not, some people, I'm stuck and I feel it's impossible. It's stuck because most people's consciousness is not opened. They're not reflecting. They're not growing. They're not changing, right? That's why Christ was here. He was like, hey, let me show you guys about life, So in other words, videos, color flip charts, administration support have little importance than the initial presentation. The prospect is looking for you, right? Looking for you. Now, if you're not ready, it's okay. That's why you gotta latch on to somebody that know what they're doing. And when you do know somebody who know what they're doing, you gotta pay attention, because you're not gonna be there just asking for support forever. You need to get, that's why for me, I want to learn as fast as I can so I can be independent. And I got to teach it as fast as possible so they can be independent, so that we can all sync together, that we can all grow together, right? That's why I always wanted that everybody around me, I want you to grow. I want you to be better than me. There's always, I never want people to be, I want to be better than them. I want everybody to be better than me. Because the system, if you enroll them in, the system will, with whoever at the bottom doing better than you, you're going to make money. Okay, so the truth about network marketing, multi-level marketing, the more money your downline brings in, the more money you will make. The more, let me read it again. The more money your downline brings in, the more money you will make. So far, so good? Does it make sense? So a lot of people don't understand that. And they say, oh my God, the auto ship is too expensive. This auto ship that's why it's the most genius thing. Because everyone's auto shipping, that means your sales force is using the product and you're making money, right? But the product got to be good in that sense, right? So you guys seen this before. You guys seen this is the diamond basic fundamentals. You got to be, you should be a diamond, a legitimate diamond. If you can be a legitimate diamond, you have all these people underneath you that they have experience, they know what they're doing, and then they're going to grow into a diamond like you. Now we know that, but the question is that, can you manifest that? Can this diamond, so when you look at this diamond, look at this as Christ consciousness at diamond level. So far, so good. Does this person have consciousness at that level? Now, diamond level is making $3,800 a month. For me, I'm sorry, I can't survive at diamond level. I can't even survive in 3-star diamond level. I can't. That's not how I want to think. So that's why I think very differently. But that's why I'm here sharing these ideas with you. So how do you do it? The truth is, you must self-develop. Self-develop step by step. Self-develop is looking back an hour ago. Look back a day ago. Look back a month ago. Look back half a year ago. Look back years ago. What did you learn? What did you learn? Because what you saw, what you went through was the truth. So far, so good? And how you put yourself through, however you want to put yourself. Now, if you just gonna go, oh, I'm gonna be a plumber, then you're gonna learn how to be a great plumber. But you're not gonna learn about. So I see people in the stock market. People that are in the stock market, every one of them are multi-millionaires because they have put their time and energy into becoming money people, right? If you want to be you want to be a social worker, then you're going to learn all your energy and developing your expertise as being a social worker. You have to get real about where do you really want to go. And if you're going to play money, you really got to go, hey, this is what I really want to do. I'm passionate about it. Here's the reason why. That's why our business is so powerful. It says, number one, know your why. Why am I here? And you got to decide, what am I doing? Okay, I just joined this business, but I'm still thinking like a social worker. It doesn't work, right? Then people blame it on the system, right? It's not the system. It is, again, it's the consciousness of the person, okay? So self-development means that you have to grow step by step. You develop knowledge. You develop experience. That's why when you go into the stock market, I have to develop. That's all I've been doing is develop, right? And in your leadership skills, so that you and everyone wants to be a leader. Everyone wants to have the skills, but no one's going to give you a magic wand. Oh, boom, you're going to be a leader. It doesn't work that way. It all comes from within. It comes from you wanting to do it first. And you got to be passionate about it. You got to be passionate that I want to grow as what? As a leader. And what kind of leader? A leader of, if I'm going to do multi-level marketing, I want to lead people to build a sales force. I'm going to have customer people. I'm going to have people that's going to want to make a little bit of money. I got people who make a lot of money. But what do I want to do? How big do I want to be? You got to figure that one out yourself. Then you move into the next thing. And I always said it. I mean, network marketing, everyone always said, network marketing is a self-development program. I kept on saying it to and I've been saying this forever. People say, Dennis, why it's too hard? That's why you're never going to develop. You're never going to grow, because that's why you got this. You can't cut corners. So self-mastery is your discipline. If you say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. So that's why one thing is, okay, I'm going to go learn these things. Then the most hardest part, can you master what you say and do and go do it? That's it. And that's called discipline. And every single person that has success is the one thing is called self-mastery, which is discipline. That's why we want to go see sports. We want to go see all these soccer games, and everyone just win by a couple points. Everybody's at a certain level, but the one that always win is because they work harder than everybody else to master the art, their form of skills. Okay, so there's no shortcut. Everything has to be from the inside, and that's what we said about. That's why You're In is about that, right? And that's why we also create the program. That's why we did You're In. We just came back from San Miguel. It was a wonderful event, a beautiful place. I wanted to go back there, and these are the people that came. And of course, Jesus and Pamela, they actually had the biggest group, and we had a good time doing it.